We used two standards when making our board game. We used 6.4.1, which is give examples of how trade related to key developments in the history of Europe and the Americas, and 6.4.2, analyze how countries of Europe and the Americas have been influenced by trade in different historical periods.
The objectives for our game is for students to be able to explain how trade related to the development of the Americas, and for students to be able to recognize and explain the difference that trade made in different historical time periods.
So we plan to use this board game in our classrooms by putting students in groups of 4, and students will be able to play this board game and learn about colonial America and how they traded in those times.
So the first part of the game is to scan the QR code, and then once you scanned it, you will reach the screen on your iPad, which just will give students a background on what it's like to trade in colonial America and what they should expect. Once each student scans the QR code, they can begin playing Survival Colonial America Edition. The game can go up to 4 players, but today we're only going to be using 3. So each player will begin with one pile of goods. Goods can consist of weapons, spices, sugar, fruits, meats, lumber, etc. And everyone in the game will start out in Massachusetts, and then they will begin to select an event card. So you guys can go ahead and select a card.
The temperature is rapidly getting colder, but your food supply is running low. What do you wish to trade for? Weapons, furs, meat, or fruits?
Okay, so then in this scenario, students would look at their cards and they would decide if what good will best fit this scenario, whether or not they want to trade for a weapon, a fur, meat, or fruits. So they're looking at their cards right now and deciding.
Furs.
So he's going with furs.
Fruits.
She's thinking fruits. What are you thinking over here?
I'll trade for weapons.
She's going for weapons. Okay. So, and then the game will just continue to persist at all of the blue dots until they reach California, and then the game will be ended after all of these possible event scenarios are completed.